So you just got orders to Marine Corps Base Quantico, and you're trying to decide if you should live on base and whether life at Quantico is going to be right for you and your family or whether you should move out into town. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Eduardo Lima, a licensed real estate agent in Northern Virginia and an active duty Marine, and I'm also an attorney. I help military families navigate moving to and around the Quantico area. Today, we're going to be taking a look at what it's like to live on base at Quantico, Virginia, covering housing, amenities, schools, commute times, and everything you need to know before deciding if living on base is right for you. One of the first things people ask when moving to Quantico is, should I live on base or off base? Quantico offers a variety of housing options in single-family homes and townhomes for families to barracks for single service members. There's also the town of Quantico, which is separate and apart from living in military housing at Quantico. I have a different video where I discuss that, and I'll have that pop up if you're interested in living in the town of Quantico, which is located inside the base of Quantico. But deciding whether to live on base can be a hard decision, but one that you should make with clear eyes. Personally, I decided to live off base, but my reason is because my wife works in DC and I work in Quantico, so we met in the middle. But having driven around Quantico and the base and the housing options, it would have been a perfect place to live. We're going to talk about some of those things. Base housing is managed by Lincoln Military Housing, and homes are assigned based on rank and family size. While some homes are newer and well maintained, others may be older. So it's always a good idea to check reviews or talk to current residents before making a decision. Cost of living and BAH. One major factor in deciding whether to live on base is your basic allowance for housing, BAH. In 2025, BAH rates for Quantico vary based on rank and whether you have dependents. On-base housing typically takes your full BAH, but it covers rent, utilities, and maintenance. If you live off-base, you might be able to find more space or newer homes for the same price, but you'll need to budget for utilities and maintenance. Amenities and community life. One of the biggest perks of living on base is the access to amazing amenities. Quantico has multiple gyms, pools, a commissary, the Marine Corps Exchange, MCX, and tons of outdoor spaces. You can also go over to the TBS side of Quantico where they have Lunga Park, which has cabins and tons of outdoor activities for families that you can rent out, canoeing, so many different things. You'll also find things like horse stables, sports leagues, bowling alleys, and hiking trails right on base. So there's always something to do. Schools and childcare. For families with kids, Quantico has DODEA schools on base for elementary and middle school students. High schoolers usually attend local schools in Stafford or Prince William County. There are also child development centers for younger children, but they have long wait lists, so it's best to apply early. Commute and traffic on base. One thing to keep in mind is traffic, especially during morning and evening rush hours. Base access is through multiple gates, with Fuller Road Gate and the back gate at Russell Road being the most commonly used. While Quantico itself is small, getting to and from DC or other areas like Woodbridge or Stafford can take over 30 minutes to an hour depending on traffic. Things to do on and off base. Living on base means you have access to tons of recreation and events. The MWR, Moral Welfare and Recreation Program, offers discounted tickets for local attractions, and there are frequent base events like movie nights and festivals. If you're looking for more off-base activities, you're close to places like Prince William Forest Park, Potomac Mills Mall, and even Washington, D.C. for weekend trips. Pros and cons of living on base. So, is living on base the right choice for you? Let's talk about the pros and cons. Some of the pros include the convenience, close to work, and there's no long commute. The community is military friendly, safe, and great for families. The amenities are top notch. Free gyms, pools, shopping, and events. So what are the cons? Some of the cons include housing wait lists. Some neighborhoods have long wait times. The rules and restrictions of living on base can also be a con to some people. Base regulations on pets, guests, and home modifications. Probably the biggest con of living on base at Quantico in military housing is the old homes. Some of the housing units are dated and need repairs. Final thoughts. Living on base at Quantico comes with great perks, but it's not for everyone. If you're PCSing here and need help figuring out your best housing options on or off base, feel free to reach out. I have all of my contact information in the description below, including my phone number and email, so please do not hesitate to reach out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment with any questions that you have, and I'll see you in the next video.